All right. So good evening, everybody. This is our just-in-time training covering troop pending orders. So this is going to be anytime that you're placing an order with your cupboard. There is this reorder process that document that is in your GS Learn additional references section. It does detail the steps as well as COVID procedures. Excuse me. Please note that all troop orders are due into the system by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. Only those orders that are submitted by Sunday for that following week are um, guaranteed for delivery. Any orders placed during the week for immediate pickup is going to depend on cupboard inventory that they have, if they have enough extra to cover that. So again, all orders are due in eBuddy. Please do not email product, do not email info. All orders must be entered into the eBuddy system by 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay. We are going to be doing contactless cupboards across council. So please make sure you take a look at this document very closely as it does go through the steps, as well as for pickup. Masks must be worn over your nose and mouth at all times. Only one volunteer or one individual is allowed to approach the cupboard for check-in. Volunteers are responsible for loading their own vehicles, especially with staff-run cupboards. We are not authorized to load vehicles. So please make sure you have enough people on hand to load your vehicle and enough vehicles to handle your load. That is, I'm going to give it a second. Okay. It is very important to make sure you're able to pick up your entire order at one time. No children under the age of 16 are permitted to assist in cupboards, and no pets. So please leave your animals at home. All right, so we're going to jump over to our dashboard. Excuse me. So from your troop dashboard, your transactions tab is where we're going to be working on tonight. Again, this is for anytime you're placing an order with your cupboards. You're going to select add a transaction. Now, this is the glitch that I have only just discovered. If you do not have add product on this option, I am looking into what is going on. We've already identified it with a couple of troops. I don't know if it's everybody or if it's a select few. I have a request into my contact right now, so we're looking into this. The add product is the selection that you want, and it will default to that when it's available. For cupboards, you're going to be selecting the cupboard that you are going to be picking up from. Most of the cupboards are going to be specific to a location. El Paso may have additional cupboards that become available, and they will be identified accordingly. So you'll select your cupboard. From there, you'll select your pickup date and time. Please remember that almost all cupboards are run by volunteers. So the availability is going to vary. And I ask that you please respect our volunteers' time. If they are not able to be open at a time that is convenient for you, please, work with them on picking up the product during their schedule. Okay. You'll then select your time and your time slot. Okay. Then you'll select your cases or packages of cookies ordered. You will this year be able to, yes.
This is Vanessa question.
Mhm.
Which is the part that you said that we're missing in product movement? What are we supposed to be looking at?
Add product right here in the center.
Okay.
Yeah, where it says product movement.
Okay.
You'll then select your number of cases and or packages. This year you will be allowed to pick up individual packages as well. Please note the hours of operation and any additional information associated with that cupboard, and then the contact information for the cupboard as well. Once you've entered everything, you'll hit save. Give it a moment to cooperate. Okay. And then, I'm sorry, my computer is being very slow right at the moment. If I can get that to go away. I'm sorry, my computer has just locked up on me. Give me a moment. There we go. Okay. Now you'll be able to see your transactions populate here in your transactions tab. The cupboard will release the product to you once you arrive for check-in. To arrive for check-in, you'll go to transaction pickups. I'm sorry, that is once it's been released to you. You'll use your mobile device, your phone, your tablet, whatever it is that you have with you that day to check in. Please make sure you refer to that document that I was speaking about a moment ago. It'll show you how to actually check in for your specific product pickups. Once it's been released to you, you'll then be able to click confirm, and the product will show up in your transaction tab, no longer pending, but as a moved item. If you need to change the product order before the deadline, you just simply click on the transaction, make your necessary adjustments, hit OK, and it'll save it. Okay, oops. Make sure you click save before you exit the screen. Otherwise, it will cancel out the order. Okay. If you need to delete it, for example, maybe you put in you put in a duplicate by mistake, or you were able to do a transaction with another troop and you don't need that order, you click on it, select delete, hit OK, and save. Okay. Are there any questions on troop pending orders?
I have one.
Yes, go for it.
So when we put our order in, you had said that we're supposed to check in. How do we check in so that they know that we're there?
So let me jump.
I guess I missed that part.
Let me jump over to the document. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right, so it's going to be in your reorder process for troops. It's in your GS Learn Additional References section is this document. Where is it? So from your mobile device, you're going to be able to go in. Let me find the right spot. I'm sorry, trying to look at this on a smaller screen is difficult. Where is it? It's from your device. You click, where did it go? Confirm pickup. Well, this is showing the confirm pickup part. There should be a spot on there when you go into your mobile app and you click on that order. It's a check-in option. But you can also go in and check in with the cupboard directly. It's going to depend on what their process is, and that'll be in the cupboard information as well. Why am I not seeing? I'm sorry. I think I might be actually crossing my initial orders with my cupboard pickups as well. So you'll check in with the cupboard directly when you arrive.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they'll confirm once you've picked up your product, you'll be able to confirm it. And then, or they will release it to you, and then you'll confirm the pickup from there. Okay. Any other questions? All right. So that is all that I have. As I said, the that one glitch I am looking into. I should hopefully have more information on that, if not tonight, tomorrow. And we'll push it out to you guys as far as if there is a problem or if it is fixed. We will let you guys know.
Do you think it might be because we can't reorder yet?
No, the reorder window opened, I set it to open actually last week. So
Yeah,
in
because I
theory-
don't have, I'm missing that option as well.
yeah,
I already gone on and looked.
so the whole transaction window, it was supposed to have opened last week or Monday. I don't remember exactly what date I had set. But it's there's something else. I don't know if there's a setting that got missed or not, but that's what I'm waiting to find out on.
Okay, and I can click Midland Cupboard, but it's not giving me any dates or hours of operation.
You
Is
have to
that
click
still?
in, you have to click in the box to pull up the dates. If they've put their dates into the system already.
I don't think they have yet.
Let's check.
I mean, well, it just shows, well, it shows every day on all of January. So
I'm looking for the wrong name. I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
that's all right.
They haven't put their schedule in yet.
Okay,
That's why.
that makes sense then.
Yeah. Once
Okay.
the cupboard puts in the schedule, you'll be able to pull up the schedule. I have the
All
El Paso one already preloaded, which is why I'm able to show you each step.
Andrea, I have a question on
Yeah,
that.
go ahead.
So, from the perspective of a cupboard person, so I did start the schedule for the Las Cruces cupboard. There's two sections. There's one for the cupboard schedule, and then there's one for the delivery station schedule. So, do we put them both in there? And
So the delivery station is only needed for initial orders. Once the initial
there's-
orders
oh.
have been picked up, everything goes out of the cupboard schedule.
so, even though we have two delivery station schedule,
So in your case, because you have, because of the way it's set up, only worry about for initial orders, the initial order delivery station. Your other delivery station that feeds directly into the cupboard, you don't need to worry about the schedule for that one. It's going to be your cupboard schedule that the troops will see.
okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Danielle, go ahead.
So I'm sorry, I'm still trying to play around, so bear with me. So it's on the tab for the settings. I was just looking. I don't have like a cookie transaction tab on my dashboard for eBuddy.
Okay, hold on.
Is that what we need to do in order to?
So it's when you click on your troop or you're on your troop number, it's just transactions is the name of it.
Okay, and so then I would go to pin, and I would just click add a transaction.
Yes, add a transaction.
Okay, I'm sorry to be difficult. Do you mind if I check it really quick?
It's the product movement part that I'm looking into right now. Right now, it's looking like most, if not all, troops are only showing remove product. And that's what I'm trying to look into right now.
Okay.
Do transfers between troops, you would use the same section.
Okay.
Where it says second party, you would click troop, entering the troop number when the pickup occurred. And this is going to be for the troop that is getting rid of the product, not the troop receiving the product, but the troop that's getting rid of the product, which is automatically shows remove, will then put in that information.
So, but hopefully the add product will be there by Sunday.
I'm hoping it'll be in by tomorrow.
By tomorrow?
Yeah, because that was, like I said, I only just learned about that about 5 minutes before starting this training. So I haven't had the chance to get the information back because my contact is she Eastern time? No, she's Mountain Central time.
She's Central time.
Yeah, she's Central time. So she's, I think, already off for the day. So it's going to be tomorrow before I hear back. But if it's not fixed by tomorrow, then we'll let you guys know and what to do to get around it.
Well, thank you for telling us so we didn't panic and go, oh my gosh, it's the weekend. Because I already had parents ask about reordering. Sorry, my son's cooking dinner. So it's loud in the background. Thank y'all.
So we're glad we caught this. I was working with another troop when we found this. So if you guys do see little glitches here or there that doesn't look right, please reach out, let us know, and we'll do our best to accommodate those.
And then did somebody else have a question?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead, Jeanette.
I've probably missed this, and I've watched so many trainings in the last few days. But how do we go from what we have in our troop to the girls.
So
Is that
that's
in?
actually going to be in Monday's training, but I will
Oh,
show
okay.
you real quick.
Because I
It's-
mean, we have girls picking up cookies on Sunday or
Mhm.
Saturday.
Yeah, and that's I try to spread these out now. Granted,
No, I understand. We're
I-
overwhelmed.
I'm going to move this training up earlier for next year, but I try to schedule them about the time you guys would need them.
That's,
which is why
it's
they're
been
called-
awesome.
So,
I appreciate that.
but it's going to be under your girl orders tab is where you're going to
Ah.
do all of those transfers. But we'll go over that in more detail on Monday.
Okay, so just hold on to our receipts.
Yeah. Yep. Just hold on
Okay.
to your receipts. The girls will still
Okay.
be able to
All
do
right.
everything that they need to do once they have those cookies in hand. The digital cookie side of the system, if everything works properly, fingers crossed,
Yeah.
glitches this year, should automatically kick on Sunday morning at midnight. So they should immediately have access to the delivered side of the system. As far as all of that goes. So once you guys give them their cookies, then they can go in on their side and put in their inventory and start all of that side. It's just going to be your transfers in the eBuddy side. If you're not sure how to do it, if you've never done it before, just wait till our Monday night training and then I'll walk you guys through
Okay.
that whole step.
Okay.
Andrea,
Yeah.
there is another question. If we have somebody that set up, well, and you can let me know if this will be answered on Monday, but if we had somebody that set up a troop account as a daughter, how do we move those cookies? Will that be Monday as well?
Yeah, that's going to still be wrapped up in that girl order. So for those of you who aren't quite sure what she meant, there is, the troop links. We've already had at least one case. I think there might have been another one as well, where a troop leader accidentally set up a troop account as their daughter's account and collected orders that way. So those orders, once we find those, we need to get it switched back over, but those orders can then just get moved into the girls' account on eBuddy side, but that'll be covered when we do all of the transfers and everything like that. So if you have somebody that has that issue, let us know. I can just tell you real quick how to handle it. It's a fairly easy fix. I mean, it's happened a couple of times in other councils as well. So it's an easy mistake to make. Okay. So yes, Danielle.
Sorry, another question for you. Do I need to get with the cookie cover to see? I know the cutoff date to order is on Sunday at 11:59 Mountain Standard Time, but the cookie pickup date, would that be Tuesday, or is that a date that they would set?
That's the date that they set. And I'm actually working with Lizette is going to help out with the tech side of things too. So as soon as she gets in, we'll be able to get those dates up for you guys.
So right now we don't know when our cookie.
Yeah,
pickup
but yeah,
date
and
is.
I'll work with them. If anything, I'll help get those at least the first couple of dates in if need be. So yeah, we'll get that taken care of so you guys can get your orders in.
All right, thank you.
Rita?
So I had a couple quick questions. Does the email automatically go to the girls as long as they're registered for them to set up? Or is that something I need to send out? Because I didn't find a spot to send it out.
So the emails, for the most part, are automatic. Give me a moment here. I am going to show you guys where to check to make sure the email addresses are correct. So go into your digital cookie. You'll go into your Troop account. And under your My Troop, you'll be able to see your girls. If you click on them, you'll be able to see if there's parent information on file, okay? If there's nothing on file, then they did not get an email. If there is an email there, then check it. If it is a Yahoo, I will tell you right now, we have been running into a lot of issues with Yahoo. We have some people that have successfully been able to register, even though they have a Yahoo, others who their emails aren't going through. We have made the stipulation that we will only trigger an email once a day. Because if we keep re-triggering it and then it does finally get through, you risk it not coming in the right order and your previous emails no longer are valid. And then, so you don't know which one is going to be valid. So we will only re-trigger an email once a day. And really that's all we can do is re-trigger an email. If it's a continual problem, we recommend that they use a different email address or reach out to Digital Cookies directly, because we cannot do anything more than trigger emails. I've tried resetting passwords and it doesn't work. They have to use that registration email to get started. Okay.
And then my other question is, and I had asked Danny earlier, but I don't know if maybe you would be aware. Do you know when, I mean, being that like the start of the cookie season is here, do we know when in Grant County we would get our cookies?
We need, because you guys missed the initial order, we just need to get
I submitted my order months ago.
well, we'll talk separately on your side, but we need to get you guys, we got you in the system, but we need to get somebody that is going to be handling the cupboard, because that's part of the problem is we just don't have anybody out there that can accept the items and everything like that. So, but let's talk offline about that one. Okay.
Andrea, can you show me again how you got to that list on digital cookies?
I sure can. While I do that, Vanessa, I think I saw your hand up at one point as well.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, so I go to the troop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Click on My Troop.
Okay.
And then just, find your girl, click on See Details.
I'm not seeing that. I must be doing something. It lets me look at troop or parent. And looks at troop, but I'm not.
So
Select a role.
let me, after we're done with this, let me take a look at yours and see
See what I'm doing wrong. Okay.
well, see if there's
Thank you.
another issue too. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Vanessa?
Yes, I missed that part that you were talking about. The orders are due 11:59 on Sunday. Which orders are due?
Your orders for the week for whatever your troop wants to pick up for that week is due by 11:59. Anything that's placed for pickup during the week is not guaranteed. It's going to depend on what the cupboard has. I will tell you, because I know you're here in El Paso. El Paso will have a substantial cupboard, so hopefully I will be able to handle most of your guys' orders, but it's not going to be guaranteed. It's going to depend on everybody's stock, especially as we move further into the season.
Okay, so we'll be able to order once a week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And we'll just be able to pick up during
You'll be
that
able-
week.
Yeah, you'll be able to
You
pick
have it?
up. Yeah, you'll set your pickup date and time when you place your order. So whatever you need that week, but they all, in order for it to be guaranteed, it has to be in by that Sunday evening.
Okay. Great,
Okay.
thank you.
Andrea,
Yes.
I spoke to Danielle earlier about an issue. I got my digital cookie invite, link email last night, and I actually have 2 Girl Scouts, and the registration was only for one, and then but when I was going through the registration, the name was for one girl, but the birth date on that same email was for the other girl.
I think we already fixed that. What were your girls' names?
Catherine and Macy.
Send me the email to product, please, so that I can look at that. We've already had one instance with some birth dates incorrect. So send me that information so that I can look at it, because I think it was a different set of girls that had that problem. So yeah, send me that email.
Okay.
And we can get that fixed in the system, because you only get one email. It'll be, as long as your email address is the same for all of your roles, for all of your girls, you should have access to every one of them from the same account. If you don't, then that means that we have a different email address on file, or in some cases I'm finding we'll have an email address for one girl, but not the other. And it's a very easy, quick fix. We just need to know about it so we can make that adjustment.
Okay, so do you just need like my name and their names included in that email?
Along with their correct birth dates and grade levels.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, it's an easy fix. I know how to do it now. I just, like I said, I did it with another girl. I just need, just send me that information so that I can go and fix that. And I should be able to do that tomorrow, no problem.
You got it. I'll send it right now.
Okay. Was there another question that I heard pop up, Lisa?
Okay, so as far as the initial order, I have one troop that put it in all as a troop cupboard, and the other troop put it in individually by girl, and then ordered troop cookies. So when the cookie cupboard releases the cookies, are they going to be put in to the girls' account?
They automatically, if they figured out how to, because I know some people who've used LBV before know the initial order process. If they did already assign them to the girls, then it kind of automatically releases it, and they don't have to do an additional transfer. It'll automatically transfer those cookies into the girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it works right, those cookies should already be in there on Sunday for them. Don't have to wait for us to transfer them. But the ones that didn't separate them will have to wait to transfer like we did last year.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like what we had to do last year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, like I said, just a few people who either played with the system enough or who have used LBB in the past knew already how to do some of that, so they were able to. But we were trying to get everybody to just put it in as a troop order, but it's not a big deal if they put it in individually. It just means they're already sorted for them. Okay. All right. Did I have another question?
I have a question.
Go for it, Christine.
I need logins. I think I spoke to Danny yesterday, and she told me that I was gonna get set up because my daughter's gonna do individual cells, as they're still pending to put her into a troop.
So bear with us. We had a 4-day weekend this last weekend, so that really kind of threw us off a lot this week. Our girl uploads are delayed. I still haven't even done this week's girl uploads. We're trying to get the final ones added now so that I can get that upload done tonight. But yeah, we're trying to get through all the emails. I think in the last week, we've had probably 200 emails come through product alone, not counting info and our individual emails.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So, and we're trying to get through them as quickly as we can. And on top of that, we've had system glitches galore. There's a massive issue. There's a massive issue right now that's just been discovered in Salesforce that is causing problems with registering some people. And so a lot of our new people are having trouble getting registered. So we're working as quickly as we can to get everybody set up as quickly as we can. So we just ask some patience.
Okay.
So.
Okay, sounds good.
When we reorder, we submit it online. Wait, we submit online to check in. Oh, yes. So yeah. Sorry, I was trying to read it. Okay, so what I had mentioned earlier, I think I was crossing my initial order process with my cupboard process. I apologize. There's so many processes going on. Getting them straight can be a headache in itself. The initial orders, you will actually text the phone number that's in your confirmation email, confirmation when you print it. That's how you check in for initial orders. Your reorders for cupboard, you'll go in and say, hi, we're here. And then the cupboard will be able to go from there. I thought there was a check-in button on the eBuddy, but I don't see it on my processes. So that's where I think I got my cupboards crossed.
So from what I remember with Miss Tallery in our meetings, there is a check-in button for cupboards, and they will release it by a button on their device, and then you will accept it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once they release it, then you go to your device and you click check-in, or not check-in, confirm.
I can talk a little bit about that. We did our initial drop off already in Las Cruces last night in our cupboard with the text messaging, and I think it works pretty similar app because the cupboard people, we were just using the eBuddy app, but the people coming to pick up were using their phone. So they would text the code to say that they were there, And then on our app, it appear, okay, they're checked in. So then once they, got everything, and it was all good, we would hit release, and then they got a little notification to say, yes, confirm I got everything. So I think it's going to work the same, except the person isn't going to be using the phone to text. They're just going to be in the app on the tab that says cookies on the Troop user.
Yep.
Andrew, we do have one more question. What if we didn't do that for the initial order pickup? Then what?
You do have to release the cookies to the troops. I think you can release it even if they haven't checked in, but you have to go through the delivery station to release those cookies. If you don't release it in the system, then they won't receive them into their troop. And if you guys have already done the distribution, it should be, easy enough. Just have them go in and text those numbers, and then you can just go in and release the cookies. Okay. If you need more help with that, let me know. And it's in the troop initial order process. It's another document that's up there, and the cupboard initial order process. But you do need to release those cookies in order for the troop to receive them and to have financial liability for them. Excuse me. All right.
Danielle, you have a question?
Yes, I'm sorry. So we're going to be picking up our initial cookie order on Saturday. So let me get this. I'm sorry to be such a pain. I just want to make sure we do everything right. So I'm going to receive an email, a number to text to say that we're there.
So you should have received an email already from me earlier today that has the whole process. Please take a look at that process because it shows you step by step what you need to do. You need to pull up the confirmation screen, and there's a phone number with a text on that. The text code is unique to each troop. You have to text that number, that code to the phone number that's attached to that confirmation page.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now. I'm so sorry because I read it earlier, but I know I tend to probably not read all the way through. All vehicles for troops must be together. I don't have a confirmation number.
You have to go into your eBuddy.
In my eBuddy? Oh, okay. So I'll be in my eBuddy system.
Yes, under your delivery section.
Andrew, do you want me to hop on that other call?
Yes, please. I forgot about it. Thank you.
Bye, guys. It was great seeing you all.
Bye.
Lisa, did you also have a question? I'll jump back over to you in just a moment, Danielle.
So who has the access to do that for Carlsbad? Does Jasmine have access to do that yet, or do I have to do it?
Give me a second to see. I'll look.
Okay, because we did not do that. All the cookies were delivered for the troops that we had ordered, but I don't think we released them on the computer.
Yeah, Jasmine has access.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
All right, I'll get with Jasmine with the little thing. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
We got this.
Yep, and it's a whole new process. I know we've had some confusion between delivery and cupboard. That's been a pain as well. New systems, so there is going to be growing pains. As far as where that confirmation code is, if you go to your delivery tab, view confirmation, and you'll be able to pull it up from your app as well. The pickup code is right here. Again, this code is going to be unique to each troop. So don't copy this one down, because otherwise you're just going to be checking in for my faux troop or my demo troop, which has already been checked in because I was playing with the system. But this is the phone number, and then you text your code, and it'll even tell you roughly how many vehicles to plan for. It'll tell you your order, obviously, because it's my demo troop. There is no order, so it's zeros across the board, but you guys will have what you ordered. This is what you are going to be confirming that we are giving you. This is our double check to make sure that we wrote down the numbers correctly. This also has your address. For the El Paso folks, this is the address. And then your time, okay? Don't worry so much about line 1, line 2. You'll be placed into the lines according to when you arrive and how things are going. We just had to have 2 lines for check-in to make sure we had enough spots for everybody. Okay. And then the number of vehicles. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Okay. All right. Well, if that is it, that is all that I have for you guys. Like I said, Monday night, we're going to be going over the girl order. So that's going to be the transferring, allocating your cookies, allocating your funds. All of that will be covered Monday night. This training will be up on GS Learn. Give me about an hour to an hour and a half. It takes a little while for it to download and then upload and process and all of that. But it should be up in your GS Learn if you need to go back through and watch anything, or for anybody else that needs to watch it. So it'll be in GS Learn. Otherwise, you guys have a great night. Good luck. And for those in El Paso, we'll see you Saturday. All right.
So can I just stay on the line with you, Andrea?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to stop.